been nearly an entire year since we have done a PSA return on the channel, and I apologise guys, I just stopped doing them. I don't know why. But today we are back and we have over 200 cards. So we're back with a bang. We're going to get right into it. Right, we are starting off with some returns here for Connor. Now, these returns that you're going to see today out of the 200 cards are a mix of some of my cards and some of other people's cards as well that I've sent off to PSA. So Connor, I'm just going to move that out of the way, has got a mix of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh right here. And guys, in the comments down below, I need you to tell me what your favorite cards are. I really like this card. I don't really know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but that definitely stands out to me. And this one right here as well. Look at that. That one's a 6, unfortunately. The other one did get a 10. So yeah, let me know your favorite card in the comments down below. And if you see your cards, we got some Dragon Ball in this one as well. Very nice. Again, I am not the Dragon Ball expert. I'm definitely not DB Chloe. I don't think I ever will be. But we got a lot of 10s here on the Dragon Ball cards. Let's have a little look and keep going. So I think we only had that one Detective Pikachu at the beginning and the rest were Dragon Ball. So there we go, Connor, your returns. Next up, we have got the legends over at Jiggly Bruv cards, which are Max and Zach. And you can tell it's been a long time since I've done a PSA return. We're starting off with the Van Gogh Pika here in a PSA 9. We then have this Master Ball Eevee, and if I am correct, I think I pulled this for you guys. Came back a PSA 9 as well. Now, I can't remember if I pulled you this one or if this is just one you guys pulled yourself and sent in, but Jigglypuff has hit a 10. We have then got the Alternate Art Galarian Persica from Lost Origin, a 10. The Dark Charizard from Team Rocket in an 8. Very, very nice. And another Van Gogh Pika here hitting a 10. Next up, we have got Sam from Chibi Collectibles. And I know there's going to be loads of good grades in here because Sam always gets the best grades. We're starting off with the VMAX Climax Pikachu here in a PSA 10. We have then got Gardenia's Vigor, also in a 10. We have got the Shiny Charizard VMAX from Shining Fates hitting a 10. Sam, why do I feel like this is just going to be 10s all round? The All Art Gengar from Fusion Strike also hitting a 10, along with the Mew VMAX hitting a 10. Oh, there we go. Sam's got his first 9. The Iono Special Illustration Rare in a 9. Erica's Invitation from 151 in a 9. And then we're ending with the Van Gogh Pika in a 9. Next up, we have got the Butler himself submitting the goods. Starting off with this Master Ball Pikachu hitting a 10. Shining Gyarados right here. Now, I know it's hit a 5, but look at where the swirl is placed right in front of Gyarados. So that's a really, really nice card from Neo Revelation. We have got the Houndoom Reverse from Skyridge in a 10. The Moltres Reverse down. We got some Skyridge 10s in here for the Butler. The V-Star Universe Mareep in a 10. I'm sensing God Pack right here. Have we got all 10s on the God Pack? What do we reckon? Oh, the Turtwig brings it down to a 9. The Pikachu hit a 10 though. Very, very nice. We got the Bidoof in a 10. Oh, it's going to be such a shame if only one of those hit a 9. The Swablu in a 10. And then the Riolu in a 10. Now it's my personal returns and we have a stack. Okay, right. I have got the stack next to me, but I'm going to keep them there. I'm just going to pull them one by one because there's a lot to get through right here. So, starting off, we have got the Venusaur from the Japanese Classic Collection in a 10. We've actually got a lot of Classic Collection cards right here. We have got the Ivysaur here in a 10. Now, I'm hoping a lot of these came fresh out of the decks. Now, that means nothing because obviously there can be whitening, there can be centering issues, but in general, a lot of them are in really good condition. Now, I already know there's a Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard in here in 10s, but there might be some other surprises as well. Shout out Green Tea, the Wartortle in a 10 right there. We got the Squirtle in a 10, twinning on the... Oh, guys, the Japanese Classic Collection just looks so good. In the comments down below, what do you guys prefer? Is the Japanese or the English? There is the Charizard from the Japanese Classic Collection in a 10. It looks so, so nice. Okay, then we have got our Charmeleon here in a 10 if it would like to focus. We have then got the Charmander in a 10 as well. So as you can see, lots and lots. Now the English one, quite a stark difference, obviously, because the holo is not on the border. It's only on the background right there. It still looks nice. This one, unfortunately, came back a 9. But you know what? We'll take it. I don't mind. The English Charmeleon hit a 10. And I actually think the background of the English Charmeleon looks a little bit nicer than the Charizard. Okay, we keep going. So there's a mix of English and Japanese. Charmander got a 10. Happy with that. The Venusaur hit a 10. The English Classic Collection. The Ivysaur also hit a 10 right there. We have got the Bulbasaur hitting a 10. The Blastoise also hit a 10, and that's a shame because it would have been nice to get all 3 English in 10s as well, but we can't have everything in life. The Wartortle hitting a 10, shout out Green Tea. Squirtle also hitting a 10. Okay, now some of these are just, I feel like these cards are a little bit slept on and people like aren't as hype about them as I thought they would be. We've got the Lapras there in a 9, that's okay. We have got the Lugia English in a 10. We have the Lugia Japanese also in a 10, so those are both from the classic collection decks. The Mewtwo looks really nice in Japanese. Okay, lots and lots of 10s in my return. The English Mewtwo hit a 9, so more 9s with English at the moment. The Gyarados, which I think is definitely one of my favorites from the classic collection, in a 10. What have we got next? The Gyarados English in a 10. Okay, happy with that. We have then got the Snorlax in a 10, just 10s left, right and center. The English in it, so look at the difference here. The Japanese just looks so much better. We have got a English Scyther in a 9. We have then got the Japanese Scyther in the 10. I think someone by the name of Greg might be eyeing that one up. The Raichu Japanese in a 10, very nice. We have got the Pikachu, the Japanese Pikachu in a 10. That looks really, really good. Okay, any more 10s? We do. The Raichu English in a 10. It just, when you look at the Japanese and the English together, it just doesn't look quite as good, but the Pikachu also hit a 10, so I'm happy with that. We have then got the Chansey hitting a 10, and then if I stand corrected, we have also got the Japanese Chansey hitting a 10. I was happy with those. They're going in personal collection. We have got the Ivysaur in a 10. The Wartortle, I think we've got a couple of those now in a 10s. Charmeleon again. So Japanese, definitely better quality. The Bulbasaur in a 10. We have then got, now this was actually a birthday gift from someone. They pulled it from a first edition base set pack and gifted it to me for my birthday. I got it graded and it hit a 9, which is insane. This is the second PSA 9 now I have in my collection. So as you can see, it was the centering. It's a lot thicker on the bottom than it is the top. But other than that, it actually looked really, really nice. So very, very happy with that. And then I think a Butler card has snuck in here. Now, I think I know what this is, but I'm no expert on it. So for all you F1 fans out there, we have got a Max Verstappen Sapphire Edition Negative in a PSA 10. And it is 61 out of 100. So there we go, Butler, for your F1 collection. Right, another big stack. So big. I'm just going to quickly show it to you here. Okay, now these slabs you might see available in Collector's Card House physical store when we open. I think we had quite a few classic collection dupes, so I put a few in this stack, but we didn't want to go through them all, but there's a lot more classic collection. Right, starting off, we have got Blaine's Charizard Japanese in a PSA 6. Now, I don't think we noticed prior to sending this off, but there must be some sort of like little crease or maybe little indent somewhere, because that did not like a 6 to begin with. We have got a first edition Gyarados in a PSA 4. Already you can see on this one, very thick on the bottom compared to the top, but I mean, it doesn't look awful. A little bit of whitening sort of all around the edges around there, but it doesn't look horrendous for a 4. We have then got the Japanese 151 Wartortle in a PSA 10. We have got the Charmander also in a PSA 10. Really, really love those cards, and I really, really like this Groudon also in a PSA 10. I've actually managed to pull that once as well, which I was happy with. We got the one and only Mr. Mime from the Japanese Classic Collection in a 10, and we're actually twinning. You don't really want to twin on Mr. Mime, but that's okay. We have then got another Wartortle right here. Shout out Green Tea. We have got Chansey, which we can never have too many Chanseys, also in a 10. We have then got a base set Charizard here in a PSA 4. Then moving on, some Detective Pikachu right here. So we have a 9, and by the looks of it, we also have a 10. I absolutely love this card. Then we're dipping into some Magic the Gathering. Now, I'm not the biggest Magic fan or expert at all. I'll leave that down to the butler, but he definitely enjoyed opening up this set. The Soul Ring there in a 10. We have got another ring here in a 10. We have got another ring here in a 10. And then I believe we have a serialized ring here, but this one hit a PSA 9. So that is 806 out of 900 right there. Okay, then, love this. We have got the English Mew EX in a PSA 10. So in English, you can actually pull this in the set. This comes as a promo in the UPC, which I was kind of like a little bit sad about. We have also got it there in a 10 again. And oh, hold on guys, we got triplets. There it is in a PSA 10 again. I was sad this wasn't a set card in English and that it was a promo, but I'm over it now. Okay, really like this one, the Lucario and Melmetal here. This is the Black Star promo in a PSA 10. We have also got the Garchomp and Giratina here, Black Star promo in a PSA 9. I love these tag team promos, such nice cards. And then talking of the UPC, I can feel the weight already with this one. So this is the Metal Mew EX. So in the set, you can actually pull the Gold Mew. I think when the UPCs sort of first started getting leaked and we started seeing the promos, we weren't sure whether this was actually just going to be a metal promo. Didn't know that it was going to be a card in the main set, but they have kept the Gold Mew in the set, and then it comes as a metal card in the UPC. So there it is in a 9, and we also have it here in a 10. I don't know if you guys remember when the Celebration Zard and Pikachu metal cards came out, they had to stop grading for a little while because they were having problems with the card moving in the slab. As you can see, it's actually in a sleeve. You can kind of see the reflection of it to keep it in place. We've also got another 10 there, so these seem to be a little bit easier to grade than the Celebration Zard and Pikachu. I've never hit a 10 on that Zard ever. Okay, we have the shiny Articuno GX in a 9. Really like this one. Black Star promo, Mewtwo and Mew GX in a PSA 10. Absolutely love that card. We have then got the Mewtwo here. This is also a UPC promo. We've got a couple of these hitting 10s. Very nice. We have then got the special illustration rare Charizard EX from 151 in a PSA 10. And then we have got it again also in a PSA 9. And then don't worry, we have another 10. We are twinning on the 10s with that one. This is a nice one. I think Sam had this in his return as well earlier. The Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike in a PSA 10. I actually managed to pull the Mew V all art the other day, which I mean, I can't remember the last time I got a all art from Fusion Strike. We have then got the PSA 9. This is the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection metal card. That is the Metal Charizard there in a 9. Definitely tougher to grade. The Dragonite V from Evolving Skies. Very nice card. We have then got some more promos. Again, Celebrations UPC. The Pikachu V hitting a 9. We have got the All Art Lugia. Oh my goodness, my gaming mat's trying to just lift off the table there in a PSA 10 from Silver Tempest. And guys, we are twinning on that one, so that's definitely a nice twin to have. We have then got, and I love this card and haven't pulled it in ages, wrong way round, the Charizard V All Art from Brilliant Stars in a PSA 10. The Genesect V All Art. We're stacking up on the All Arts right here. And guys, don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Do you want to see more PSA returns this year? I'm sorry it's been so long, but we came back with a good one. We got the Jolteon VMAX. These are from the Evolution collection boxes in a 10. And then last but not least, the Charizard from Japanese 151 in a 10. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. I'll see you again next time.